Hello everyone, Dr. Victoria Scorpio here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's time for Taroscopes. We're going to be doing Taroscopes for the sign of Scorpio for the month of July 2022. That would be Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, maybe Pluto and Scorpio, born between 83 and 94. This could be your reading. So, astrologically, there's a couple of things worth mentioning, always, right? We have the sun moving through Cancer, and for you, Scorpio, that is your ninth house. What you believe, what you know. Feelings. You know feelings, don't you, though? And so we have the sun moving through that house. We also have the sun making an opposite, and Mercury also moving through that house. Importantly, we have an opposition of Mercury. Is it the sun first? We have a sun. I think it's Mercury first, and then the sun second. Opposition to Pluto. For some reason, I can't find my little note here. One is on the 18th and one is on the 19th. So that week we also have a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn would be your your 11th house. No, God, no. Capricorn, of course, is your third house. So the mind gets stimulated in the way that Scorpio's minds get stimulated through their feelings, through your emotions. There can be power struggles, perhaps. Maybe in this sort of realm or area of experience or area of the chart, it could be power struggles over beliefs. You could be in a situation where you work for a university or something like that, and you might see some power struggles in that. Getting exposed, or power struggles over what you believe and what other people believe. So be aware of that. No point in struggling if you don't have to. What else is going on? We have Mars. Mars is in Aries, and then it moves into to Taurus, which sort of slows Mars down. That Taurus, as it moves through Aries, you have to watch your health. And it moves into Taurus on the 17th. And then it's more about Mars moving through your house of relationships. So you'll be a little more volatile because of that. Mars usually spends about 6 weeks in a sign. So that towards the end of this month, the end of July, and the beginning of August will be an especially, and August will be an especially maybe fraught time for relationship. You just have to be, just be aware that the axis between you and other people get activated by a generally inflammatory energy. I know Mars is in Taurus, and Taurus isn't particularly or as inflammatory as, say, when it's in Aries, but it is still Mars. It's still Mars. And the thing is with Mars and Taurus is sometimes we wait to get mad until, like, the bull, the nostrils get big and he starts doing this. That's Mars and Taurus, right? It takes a long time to get him to move, but you poke him one too many times and you can't stop him. And you can destroy a lot of things that way, so you got to be careful. Okay, so we start the reading with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles speaks of fair distribution of resources, fairness, justice, getting your just desserts or your just dues, evening things out. So it's a nice energy to start the month with, especially, with everything that's going on with the economy and inflation and the like. You're actually in a pretty good financial, or certainly either financial, structural, physical position as you start. So you're in balance to start the month. You're challenged by the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about the type of money that can really sort of feather your nest. So the challenge here is to maybe to be satisfied with what you do get instead of expecting more and getting disappointed when it comes to what you think is owed to you. At the root, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is an energy of not really trusting the actions that have been taken, or having to really focus on what people are doing. Watch behind the scenes. This is an ability to see behind the scenes of things. And of course, as a Scorpio, you definitely have that capacity and that ability. Excuse me. So I would say just keep your eyes open. Just keep your eyes open with that stuff. We have, in the past, we have the Four of Swords. You had a period of rest, recuperation perhaps, after a difficult time. If you used your time wisely, then it'd be beneficial to you. Otherwise, you could have felt a little pegged in. In the sky, we have the Magician card. The Magician card speaks of an ability. Well, it speaks of a number of things. It speaks of an ability to focus on something, which of course, if anybody has laser focus, it's a Scorpio. But also an ability to wield the elements, the mind, the body, the heart, and the spirit in a balance in order to have your intentions felt. So, and have your intentions to become the master, of the elements and the master of your life. You're pulling your own strings kind of thing. And so that energy is there. There can also be a sense of maybe somebody's pulling some strings. Hence, you're a little bit circumspect about things. This is like sleeping with one eye open, right? One eye open. So I'm not going to say that I'm generally not in the conspiratorial mindset. But just because you're paranoid doesn't mean that somebody's not watching you, right? That expression. If your spidey senses are tingling, trust them. Don't necessarily go to the nth degree, however. Don't go to the extreme of a position. Just be aware of what's going on. And we have the Ten of Cups in the immediate future. So that's fulfillment. That's happiness. Okay. It can also be there's a tad of delusional quality to it. So what I might say about that is things are really good, but don't get too carried away in this sense of finally, the rainbow is out someday, my prince will, that kind of stuff. You just be aware of that. Keep a little bit of yourself aside, as you've probably learned how to do anyway. I don't have to tell you, to protect yourself a little bit. But I don't have to tell you that because you're a Scorpio. You know that. It's how you live. Jam out. So how people see you, financially stable, together, but a little closed off, holding on to your power perhaps. Maybe they would rather you share your power a little bit. Silly. Your domestic situation, the emperor, you are the kingdom. You are the emperor of your own kingdom, your own realm. It's another 4. So there's this energy of building strong foundations. We have a 4 of Swords in the past. We have how it's seen. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and then in the domestic we have the Emperor, which is a 4. So 4 is about boundaries. 4 is about structure, and so this is about creating boundaries, creating structure, creating something, a life or things that are going to support you, always with one eye open. And also, your challenge sometimes is not to go to extremes with stuff. So don't let your own need, your own voracious appetite drive you further than you need to be in a situation. Let's see, hopes and fears. The Sorrow card. This is actually a Scorpio card in the Tree of Life. It's a 45-9 vibration, which is the Five of Cups. And it is a Scorpio vibration. So there's always, in the back of your mind, you've had enough experience with the sorrows of life to know that all good things come to an end and all bad things come to an end. And if you're in a good place, there's always that little like nagging thing. You're like, how long is this going to last, right? But that's why it's so very important, I think, to get your sense of wholeness and happiness through yourself, through your inner work, and not look to outer places, outer things, outer people, to fulfill something that maybe you're not willing to fulfill for yourself, right? So we must love ourselves. We have the Daughter of Wands as the outcome card. This is messages. This is the Page of Wands. So this is about messages coming. So there's a message coming. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. We get the Father of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, these are all nice cards, but they're not major arcana. But this does look like there is somebody who will help finance your ideas, perhaps. And you do need to make sure, like, that's fine as long as they don't take too big a piece. But even if they take a big piece, you just, whatever opportunity, whatever you feel like you can do, as long as you're not, they may offer you a certain amount of money. You might say, I'm worth more than that. But really what you need is what they offer. So go with what they offer and then work from there. Build it up. And let's see, underneath we have the Seven of Cups, which can be somewhat of a delusion. We have the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia, family, feeling safe, the safety of the family. A lot of families have been broken apart because of the political situation. And a lot of people have been separated because of COVID and the like. And of course, some people have been separated through death. And just the sense that, everybody's out to get you and everybody's your enemy. Nobody's your friend. And, if you're brown or you're yellow or you're red or you're a woman or if you're none of the above, it's not safe to be out there. So there's a nostalgia for a time of safety. But we have the Sun here, and this is full illumination. And we will remember our connections. We will come back together. We will come back together. The illusion is about over. It is being illuminated. The illusion and the delusion is being illuminated. The truth is coming out, folks. The truth is coming out. So I want to do an oracle card. I'm going to use the Druid Animal Oracle for Scorpio. Scorpio, I see you, Scorpio. The all-seeing eye of Scorpio. Okay. The sign of Scorpio actually has three symbols. One of them, of course, is the scorpion. One is the eagle, and one is the phoenix. And, what kind of Scorpio are you? Most of the Scorpios I meet, because of the kind of work I do, are the eagle to the phoenix kind of Scorpios. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, dog. Dog. Or dog, as we say in Jersey, dog. It's the dog. Get the dog. All right. Where's that Massachusetts dog? Dog. I forget. I've been spanning that globe for a while. Sometimes I get confused. All right. Let me find the dog here. The woof woof. That's easier. Nobody will know where I'm from if I say woof woof. If I could read. Okay, here we go. 46. Of course, dogs are loyal. protective. Be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to your loved ones. Be protective, not aggressive. Guidance, protection, and loyalty. I'll hold the card up because it is pretty cool card. Okay. All right, as I read this. The card shows a deer hound similar to the hound portrayed in the bronze figure found at the 3rd century shrine of the healer god Nodens at Lindy Glastonshire. I'm sure that's not how you say it. Anyway. Sorry. Shire. It was dedicated to Apollo, the Celtic hound lord, showing that the dog was strongly associated with healing. It is a bright summer's day with the dog rose and the dog daisy and the dog violet and the dog periwinkle all in flower. The hot days of July and August are called the dog days because it is this period that the dog's star Sirius rises and sets with the sun. We see a pool beside the dog, for there is deep symbolic connection between the dog and water. CU with a doodad over it, brings guidance and protection, acting as a loyal companion and friend on your journey in both this life and the next. In the Druid fashion, the dog is seen as the guardian of the mysteries. As such, he can be fierce, but if our intentions are good, then Ku will lead us over the threshold through the darkness and the waters of the unconscious towards the shimmering realms of the goddess. The time may come when you need to act with the spirit of Ku to defend your values or protect that which you hold sacred. Faithfulness, trust, and loyalty are vital ingredients of close relationships, and the time may have come for you to focus on these qualities, to develop them gradually in yourself, to appreciate them in others. So, the puppa, the woof woof, the dawag. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. If you would like a reading with me, I can be reached at my website, thesiegeoftransformation.com. Yeah, I'll see you again next month for the Taroscopes of August. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. It looks like it's going to be actually quite nice. Keep your eye open, one eye open. I'll see you next month. Take care, everyone. Namaste.